that I was going to go on a 48-hour fast. And
nice.
listening to what you've been saying, and the acid level in the system, and the sluggishness, and all the details behind why that happens, is just giving me that much more momentum to go forward with my decision. So
awesome. Will you report in and let us know how you did? I'll put you to the front of the line.
Sure, I will.
That'd be great.
And I'm going to go off topic here. The reason I'm actually calling is my daughter was bitten by a border collie on the calf, and she's got some deep puncture wounds.
Okay.
And the doctor was recommending to her mother that she get a tetanus shot. And, I looked up about 3 different the ingredients from about 3 different manufacturers and what's in there, and I found the usual suspects like formaldehyde and aluminum phosphates and stuff like that.
Do they use thimerosal in there too?
One of them, at least one of them had thimerosal in there, and I think that was the one manufactured by GlaxoSmithKline. So I just don't, plus the Centers for Disease Control, the VAERS reported like 22,000 adverse reactions in 2012, and I know a portion of those are, severe reactions, which include permanent disability and even death. And so I'm really completely opposed to any form of vaccination based on what I've seen. And her mother is too, but,
Well, they give you the scare tactics, and really there's a lot of controversy about whether or not tetanus shots even work. The best thing to do, personally, in my opinion, is just make sure the wound is clean, make sure that you're using appropriate hygiene and building up the immune system. The way kids eat these days, that's really the big problem when it comes to infections and it comes to problems with dog bites, etc. Personally, I'd be really careful with the tetanus shot. Like you say, the preservatives in tetanus shots, the excipients in all vaccines really are really big problems. And as far as the tetanus vaccine goes, there's a lot of controversy as to whether or not it even really works. Vitamin C is absolutely a must-have to prevent all infections. Use high doses of it. You can use 5,000, 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C. We talked to, you probably heard us talk to Dr. Levy a couple months back, and he was talking about using 50,000 milligrams of vitamin C IV right in the blood. Bioflavonoids always support vitamin C, by the way. Whenever you're taking vitamin C for healing, whenever you're taking vitamin C for anything, it's a good idea to take it with bioflavonoids. Bioflavonoids are found in foods that contain vitamin C, but you can also use bioflavonoid supplements. Use bromelain. Use the ultimate enzymes from Longevity. Proteolytic enzymes can also have wonderful anti-inflammatory benefits as well as being important for digestive health. I talked about that at the Longevity conference this past weekend, and a lot of folks had never heard of that if you take your digestive enzymes on an empty stomach, they have wonderful anti-inflammatory properties. There's some neat literature that's coming out now about the safety of using colloidal silver. There haven't been a lot of studies on the non-toxicity of colloidal silver. You might want to use colloidal silver. You can put it right on the wound and cover it up with a bandage, or you can use you can use colloidal silver creams and you can rub those in. I would be using anything with sulfur, MSM sulfur, N-acetylcysteine sulfur, SAMe sulfur. Anything with sulfur is going to improve the body's ability to detoxify. Vitamin A is important. Vitamin E is important. 400 international units of vitamin E. How old did you say your kid was?
She's 6 years old, and she weighs somewhere. Last time I weighed her, she was over 40 pounds, but that was a few months ago, and she's been stretching out like crazy. Maybe
100 milligrams of vitamin E. Do 100 milligrams of vitamin E. Vitamin E's got some really interesting wound healing properties. If you ever pop a zit or you get a burn or a scrape or a cut, for adults anyway, if you take super high doses of vitamin E for a short period of time, you can really get an dramatic acceleration of healing. For a little kid, maybe 100 IU of vitamin E, maybe 4,000, 5,000 IU of vitamin A, maybe 10 milligrams of zinc picolinate, 10 to 15 milligrams of zinc picolinate, and keep the sugar intake down. That's probably the most important thing you could do, and the intake of processed food. I know you're hip to that, so that's probably something you're already doing. There's some herbs that you might want to try, although I'm not a big believer in using herbs. Echinacea, perhaps, and maybe golden seal. And you can use those in tea, or you can also use them right on the wound. Chaparral also might help a little bit. But really, it's an issue of overall supporting overall the immune system in an overall fashion, using nutrients and keeping the bad food, the crappy food, out of the system. That's how I would be treating it. And you're wise to be very careful of that tetanus shot. Thank you for calling, Leo.
Thanks for having me on, Ben. And yes, I appreciate the suggestions, and I'll take a look at that, and also I'll probably refer her mother to listen to the show, or at least this portion of the show. So
good deal. And call us back in a few days and let us know how you did with the fast, okay?
Will do. I will do.
Thank you, Leo. Take care, bro. All right, moving on. Jeff in Indiana. What's up, my friend? How you doing? Welcome to the Bright Side.
How's it going?
All right. How you doing, friend?
Hey, my question was on the dude with the pancreas problem and opiate. And on the niacin, how many units should I take of niacin a day? I still got a little swelling in my left leg, and it's inflammation all through my body, I'm being told, and how can I get rid of all that?
Well, there's all kinds of things you got to do. First and foremost, it's not just a niacin issue, it's an overall toxicity issue. Less food and paying more attention to the kind of foods that you're eating is the most important thing you can do. Stay away from pro-inflammatory foods, and that means sugar, processed foods, and eating less. Now, as far as niacin goes, I'm not sure what you mean by niacin for inflammation. Is that what you're talking about?
I talked to you last week about it, and you mentioned I was taking magnesium, and you said something about niacin.
Niacin has got a lot of wonderful properties. It's good for it's important for the liver. It's important for blood fats, keeping cholesterol down. It's very important for helping the body process sugar. Maybe we're talking about the pancreas. Whenever you're taking niacin, or whenever you're taking any of the B complex, any of the individual B vitamins, if you're taking Panto for acne, or you're taking niacin for blood pressure, or you're taking thiamine for blood sugar, or you're taking riboflavin for your eyes perhaps, or for migraine headaches, whenever you're taking one individual B vitamin, you always want to make sure you're taking the entire complex with it. Hang tight, Jeff. I'll finish this up when we come back from our break. We'll try to get to all our phone callers today, so hang tight. Richard, Julia, MJ, and Dave will be back right after this on The Bright Side.
Hello, it's Tom Chenault from The Tom Chenault Show. We are experts in home-based business and residual income. We show people how to make money from their home, either part-time or full-time. And in partnership with Genesis Communication Network, we've organized a team to fight back about people not having money, time, or health. And we need your help. What we want you to do is, if you've got an interest in building an organization to fight back against people taking our money, taking our time, and taking our health, we want to talk to you. All you need to do is call this number, 855-308-8326. Again, all you want to do is call 855-308-8326. You can make a tremendous amount of money and end up fighting for a great cause. Please call us right now.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE. Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
At 30dayfoodsupply.com, you can now purchase a one-of-a-kind product not available anywhere else. A meatless burger dry mix in 4 delicious flavors. With our new Oregon Trail Foods vegan burgers, all you do is add water and fry. They need no refrigeration. They're packaged in Mylar bags with an oxygen absorber for a long shelf life. They're non-GMO. They're gluten, soy, nut, and chemical-free, but they're loaded with flavor. And a good source of carbs and protein, yet low in sodium. Flavors include Italian, spicy Mexican, 6 vegetable, and black bean olive. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010 and order today. Eat them every day, take them camping, or save them for an emergency. Check them out at 30dayfoodsupply.com and click on the vegan burger icon. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where all of our products are produced in Oregon by Oregon Trail Foods. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
You're listening to GCN, proudly sponsored by UnseenNow.com. Lock down your digital life at UnseenNow.com. This is GCN.
Back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Jeff in Indiana, my friend. Are you there, bro?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go real quick because I want to get to as many calls as I can here. Niacin, when you're taking niacin, you want to take around 100 to 200 milligrams. I like the timed release form of niacin. That allows you to take high doses without having to deal with the niacin flush. Now, the niacin flush is uncomfortable, but it's not life-threatening. It's not an emergency. I get calls once a month from folks who took too much of my B-complex power blend, and they say, oh, my God, I'm all hot and I'm all itchy, and that's just called the niacin flush, and it's one of the manifestations of the vasodilatory, the blood opening effects of niacin. This makes niacin great for high blood pressure. We'll be talking about that on a later program. Niacin is one of the best high blood pressure medicines you could take. In fact, if you want to see the top 10 ways to lower blood pressure, check out my latest blog post at pharmacistben.com. Niacin is important for blood sugar control, for the liver. It may help you with the pancreas. That might have been what we were talking about. 100 to 200 milligrams time release. But whenever you take one B vitamin, take it with the entire B complex. Make sure you're taking your niacin with the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is a wonderful source of the entire B complex. And that's true if you're taking B5 for your acne, B2 for your headaches or your eyes, B1 for blood sugar control, B12 for energy. Whatever you're taking, whatever individual B vitamin you're taking, take it with the entire B complex. Anything else, Jeffrey?
That's it. Thanks again.
Thanks so much, bro. Good luck with everything. God bless. All right, Dave in New York. What's up, my friend?
Hey, Ben. How you doing?
Doing good. How's it going today?
I called you last week about that hepatitis C. It was a buddy of mine, and and you were going to try to, I guess, donate a program to it or something.
I will. I plan on doing it when we get done with this latest topic. Hepatitis is just, the reason I want to do a program on it, Dave, is because everybody's always asking about it, and it just seems like a bunch of baloney to me, because it's all caused by a virus. Now, yes, the virus for Hep A is a food virus. The virus for Hep B, it has to do with body fluids. Hep C has to do with body fluids. Hep D has to do with needles. You know, there are different causes, but they're all liver issues. Hepatitis means inflammation of the liver. It's due to a virus. The way you take care of hepatitis, if it's not an acute issue, you want to take care of treating the liver. Now, given that 1 out of 3 Americans has a liver problem, 1 out of 3 adult Americans has a liver problem, given that the liver processes toxins and processes amino acids and processes fats and processes sugars, of course our livers are going to be overloaded. And the way you want to deal with hepatitis is you want to take care of the liver. liver. There's a lot of ways to do it. By far and away, the most important thing you can do for your liver, if you have hepatitis or you have liver disease or you just want to stay healthy and you want to live a long life, is not give the liver a lot of work to do. Now, living in our toxic environment, just breathing the air and drinking the water is going to give our liver a certain amount of work to do. But the less food you eat and the less toxic food we eat, the better off our livers are going to be. And that's the single most important thing you can do for liver health. I would be doing a cran diet or even a complete fast for the liver if I had hepatitis. Eating less, certainly, making sure you're getting your nutrients. I'll tell you what a few good liver nutrients are here in a second. Secondly, make sure you're not eating a lot of sugar. Sugar puts a major